Hello and welcome to Pedaling Florida Adventures. I'm your host, Mr. D. Hey, today guys, we're going to do the road test on the Vitilan U7. We got it all set up here. You saw me do the unload using the pet ramp and the tote. Now, a 50-gallon tote will be more than enough for this. I put it in my G-Force tote, which is 70 gallons, and it was flopping around. But it worked out really good. We're all good there. So anyway, what we're going to do today, guys, we're going to do some off-road stuff. We're going to ride up to Bear Lake, which has got some real powdered dirt. And this is a good test for these 4-inch fatties. So hey, without further ado, let's get this thing on the road. All right, guys, what we're doing here is getting the inaugural ride for me. My sister's already taken it out, but I have not. So I'm going to be doing some off-road stuff over at Bear Lake. That's got some really nasty powder dirt. We're going to be testing it out there to see how it does. It should be a lot of fun. This is a nice bike, man. I'll tell you what, it pedals so nice. It just does some really nice things. So anyway, we're going to go out to Bear Lake and ride that powder dirt. I'm going to turn cameras around. I'll turn the 360 on so you can see what I see. Okay. I'm checking out the accuracy of the speedometer. Now, I did change it back down to 22, and it is like a half a mile an hour off. So I got no complaint there, because normally they're like 2 and 3 miles an hour difference. And this one is not that way. So anyway, guys, we're going to continue our pedal here and ride up to the turnoff for Bear Lake. And we're going to go ride that real quick and see how it does. So we'll be back in a minute. Now we're going down Bear Lake, guys, and this has got what they call Florida powder dirt. And this stuff is really, really, the 3-inch tires, they don't do well here at all. And we're going to ride down to Bear Lake real quick. We're going to check to see how the 4-inch fatties do for the Vitilan. I got to tighten that bolt more. We'll do that in a minute once we get there. Sorry about the adjusting. I got to tighten a bolt when I get there. So anyway, we're going to hit that real powder dirt here in just about a minute. Oop. But the center seat post is the suspension seat post. I want to go that way. And after I bounced on it a bit, it finally broke loose, and it's doing real well now. Oh, son of a beehive, that was tough. Now we're in that powder dirt, and I'm going through that like it's nothing. What the heck? Coming up to the parking lot, this is where it gets really thick, is right in here. If I'm going to get thrown, it's going to be right here. And nothing. Wow. I'm going to get into the real thick stuff right here, and there we go, and we are fishtailing, but I didn't go down. That was awesome, because that stuff's at least a foot deep. And it is really, really powdery. It's horrible. So, sit up here for a second. Actually, we'll ride down to Bear Lake real quick. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I had all kinds of things move on me here, as I hit a pretty good sized bump. Anyway, we are coming here to Bear Lake. This is Bear Lake right here. And we've had some, we've had some critters up in here. Anyway, this is Bear Lake, and I'm going to stop here and tighten up some bolts. Because just putting these camera mounts on for the first time, even this one moved. But we did hit some pretty good sized bumps. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this stuff down real quick. There we go. I bet that ain't gonna move now. Okay, that one's good. This one moved. Okay, I think we're good. We're recording like crazy. Everything's recording. Hey, this is real live stuff here, guys. I mean, no stop editing or nothing. Now, I did fishtail in that real soft powder dirt, but it was over a foot thick. And I just rode through it. A 3-inch on the 2.0, there's no doubt I'd have got pitched. I think I got this where I want it now. Okay, we're still recording, and off we go. Oh, that powder dirt was nasty. I definitely got to change that mount out. I think I'm gonna go around this way this time. Whew, definitely testing this thing out. So we're in the powder dirt again, and it goes right through it. And I'm really pleased with how well the Vitilan U7 handles this reel. I mean, heavy duty. Whoa, I just fishtailed again. You can see where I fishtailed. I got to show you this. Now you should be able to see where I hit the powder dirt and it pitched me sideways a little bit, and then I gained control. But that stuff is really thick, and it is so powdery. That's crazy stuff. Anyway, we're going to continue our ride. Well, guys, the Bear Lake powder dirt road experience is complete, and that was a lot of fun. I didn't fall. I did squirrel out and fishtail in the real deep stuff, but I gotta say, this bike did exceptionally well. Now I'm riding out of Bear Lake now, and I'm gonna head out to the main roads for riding and stuff like that, but this is all trail, dirt road, gravel, and powder dirt, and big ruts. Ugh, like I'm in powder dirt right now, and it went through it real well. Like I said, I only fishtailed, I think, twice the whole time, and we're coming to the end now. But I mean, made it all the way to Bear Lake, and my car, straight up honest with you, has a very tough time when I want to go kayak Bear Lake. I have a very difficult time getting my car into that parking section because of that real thick powder dirt. And that's the only parking there is for that particular area. And let me tell you, it's a real challenge. So anyway, guys, we're going to continue our pedal. So, hey, we'll be back in a bit. Hi, guys. We are getting ready to do our speed test. I'm finding out what the speed ranges are in each PAS level. Like on PAS 4, it sets up on 20.5 miles an hour. And that's pedaling, not throttle only. And I'm going to go down here where I normally do the speed testing. It's a real flat surface, quite long. And I can get an accurate reading of you know, what the speeds are, but I've definitely got the miles per hour thing all locked in. I mean, I'm sitting looking at 17, and it says 17 on the LCD. So, I mean, we're good. I'm real pleased with that. So anyway, we're coming down here. We've already been to Lake Hammond, Bear Lake, Louisa Lake, and now we're gonna go down to, no, Lake Hammond is next. We was at Lake Dixie just a couple minutes ago. Now this is my speed run right here, as you can see it, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm in PAS 3, so I'm going to take it up to 5, and throttle only. Let's see what we get. I'm at 22, 24, 25, 26. All right, it looks like throttle only 26. Oh, let me catch up pedaling here. And pedaling is 25, 26. So its top speed is about 25, 26 miles an hour. And that's throttle only or pedaling. It don't matter. It's the same. And that was on PAS 5. Now, the only time you can get full active throttle where the throttle does max is in PAS 5, and that's what I'm doing now. I've got it cranked all the way open, and I'm at 25 miles an hour. Now I'm gonna back down, because that's about all it'll get. So it's about 3 miles an hour less than my G-force. I get 28 throttle only on my G-force, but I am not complaining. This bike is outstanding. Let me come over here and stop for a bit, get a water break. Ugh. Like that. Okay. All right, guys, here is the Vitilan all set up for riding and camera work. You can see the GoPro right here. The other GoPro is up here using the Volta extra battery. Now down here I have another power bank system right here on this one. Now the 360 camera mount that I put on over here did not make the cut. I mean, look at this. So that camera was wobbling all over the place. So I'm going to replace this one or maybe stick some JB weld around here. Then it would stop that from rocking, because that's horrible. I did get the alarm put on. You can't see it, which is what I wanted. Here it's armed. Okay. Has a 120 dB alarm. It's more than adequate. It's not like a bar mount alarm. It's actually, I don't know if you can see it under here.
I got a question for you.
It's right there. But this is the Vitilan all set up now, which I'm real pleased with, as you can see. It rides well. Top speed is 25 miles an hour. And that's what you're going to get out of it. So, and that's more than enough for Terry and I. So anyway, we're going to continue our ride and just enjoy the rest of our day. And we'll get some more footage maybe, and then we'll be back in a while. All right, guys, what we're going to do is an uphill test right now and see how it does. I'm at 17 miles an hour, 18. And I'm going up the grade. Actually, it's just staying where it was. I haven't had to change gears. I'm in gear 7. Wow. I mean, it's going up this hill pretty simple. I mean, I had no drop in speed at all. It's crazy. I got to turn here. I did do the hill test, guys, and it wasn't a big hill. I got one more to test. I'm going to get out there on the other end, and I'm going to test that hill. And that's going up by the ranger station. But I'll tell you, I had it in PAS 4, and it was awesome. I mean, I didn't drop even a mile an hour. So this bike is actually phenomenal. So anyway, hey, we're gonna get down before we do the hill thing. So we're gonna go ahead and ride that way, and then I'll do a hill test on this, and that'll pretty much wrap up the testing part of the Vitilan U7. Then I'll just be able to go out and have fun and enjoy the ride. So hey, we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, we are going to wrap it up out here at Paddling and Pedaling Florida Adventures on the road test of the Vitilan U7. Now, I'm going to give you my final recap of this bike. This bike is amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. I like the way the cadence sensor maintains that speed right. Even going up hills, I was really amazed. It would change, and you wouldn't be pedaling hard. It kind of adds more power as you're going up a hill, and your pedaling speed stayed the same. It was amazing. I did almost 22 miles today on the road test. I did soft sand, soft dirt, powdered dirt, ruts, off-road trails, and then standard road. And I'll tell you, I'm amazed. This bike is amazing. I made the right choice. There's no question about it. The Vitilan U7 is a must if you want a step-through bike with a lot of power. The hydraulic brakes are phenomenal. Everything about the bike is phenomenal. And And here's the funny part. Even the seat is good. I did 22 miles on this stock seat, and I thought for sure that my buttocks would be falling off on the road somewhere around 10 or 12. It did start to get a little bit sore towards the end. I just stood up on the pedals and let the blood get back down there. But it was all good. I'm just amazed. The handling of the bike is outstanding. Now, I did change to mustache bars. I like those. I took now those are not really straight bars like the G-Force. They are a little bit tapered up like this, but they don't pull back. So the mustache bars kind of help the stance a little bit as far as getting my hands rested where I want them to be. And my sister wanted the same thing too. So I went ahead and put those on. I took them off my G-Force because I put the BMX bars and Turtleneck FX on my G-Force. So anyway, this bike is amazing. You know, right now I don't have any complaints on this bike at all. If you're looking for a step-through, 750 hydraulic brakes, 25 amp controller, 16 amp hour battery, this is the only place to go, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you straight up. So hey, we'll see you on the next one.